This video will be a full tour and documentation of this 2005 Dodge Ram 1500 Daytona regular cab.
This Ram is painted in bright silver metallic, one of only two available colors for the Daytona Edition. You also get those nice matte black Daytona side graphics.
Unfortunately, this one does not have the Dodge Charger Daytona style spoiler on the back of it. The door panels do have a couple of storage areas. Got this nice exterior color matching trim with the Daytona nameplate. And, of course, you get power windows, power door locks, and power mirrors.
It has a dark slate gray interior with special exterior matching bright silver metallic trim pieces. The seats are cloth, but this one appears to have custom leather seat covers.
The driver's seat does have partial power adjustments. And now, let's go ahead and start the engine.
America's big three automakers each have massive followings when it comes to pickup trucks. Ford's got the F-Series, GM has the Silverado and Sierra, and Chrysler has this, the Ram. The Dodge Ram pickup started out in 1981 for its first generation, and has since become very much a formidable competitor to the trucks from Ford and GM. The Ram is currently in its fifth generation. Around 2011, Ram was spun off as its own brand, so from then on, Ram pickups were technically no longer Dodge Rams. But this 2005 we have here represents the third generation of the Ram, which debuted for 2002 and got a mid-cycle refresh for 2006. The third generation half-ton Ram 1500s were produced overall from 2002 to 2008. So this, as you can tell, is not just your ordinary half-ton Ram. Rather, what we have here is the limited production Daytona Edition. The Ram 1500 Daytona came out for 2005, and it's basically a muscle truck of sorts, also paying tribute to the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. The 05 Daytona Ram could either be a regular cab like this one, or a quad cab. Now only two exterior colors were available, which were bright silver metallic as seen here, or Go Mango orange. All Daytonas had a 5.7-liter Hemi V8 under the hood, and a 5-speed automatic transmission. You did have the option of either rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Cosmetically, things get extra cool with the Daytona though. For one thing, you had the Daytona side graphics, similar to the '69 Charger Daytona. Now those old Charger Daytonas also had that iconic giant rear spoiler that you cannot miss, and the Ram Daytonas also got a similar rear spoiler. However, the one in this video is missing that spoiler, and I think it may have to do with the fact that it's got that tonneau cover. But this one still has all the Ram Daytona's other factory goodies, like those chrome 20-inch rims, that lower body molding, the special hood, the body-colored taillight guards, the special fuel cap, and so on. On the interior, not too much crazy is going on, but the Daytona does get some nice exterior matching trim pieces in the interior, as well as a plaque displaying the exact production number of the truck. In Dodge's 2005 pickup truck lineup, the half-ton Ram 1500 is slotted between the mid-size Dakota and the 3/4-ton Ram 2500.
The instrument cluster houses 6 analog gauges, including your tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, temperature gauge, charging voltage gauge, and your oil pressure gauge. With this button you can toggle between odometer and trip. On top of the steering column is your hazard light switch. It has a 4-spoke design, leather-wrapped, multifunctional steering wheel. On the top 2 spokes, you have the controls for your cruise control. And this is a tilt steering wheel. The vehicle's parking brake is foot operated. Your headlight switch, panel dim, air vent for the driver. There are also grab handles on the A-pillars. And right here you have your high beam, turn signal, and wiper stalk. It does have a column gear shifter. Going down the center of the interior, got some more of that silver trim to match the exterior paint, air vents on either side, along with a lighter or power outlet, and your passenger airbag indicator, as well as a little hook. And in the actual center, you have your radio head unit right here. It does have a CD player. Below that are the controls for your single zone climate control, some storage, and a nice Daytona Edition plaque. It does show the number of the vehicle. Got some storage, power outlet. You also got 2 cup holders. And right here is your 4-wheel drive control lever. It does have bench seating, so you can sit a third person here, although their legs will probably be obstructed by the 4-wheel drive lever. You can fold the base of it up to reveal some storage. And this whole thing doubles as a center console. But inside it, you'll find more storage and another power outlet. The passenger sun visor does have a vanity mirror, and the driver's one does have a little fold here that you can store stuff. On the overhead console, you have your overhead lighting, along with a digital information display. You push this and it'll bring up your compass and temperature outside. Then you can push that, take you through some of your additional information. And you can go between US and metric, so Fahrenheit, Celsius, and then the reset button. And on the back of the cab are coat hooks and your overhead dome light. And now, let's go ahead and roll down the driver's window, which is automatic down, as well as take a look at the engine bay.
The The Daytona Edition sports these 20-inch chrome-clad 5-spoke rims. Powering the Ram Daytona is a 5.7-liter Hemi Magnum V8. It's a naturally aspirated 16-valve pushrod engine, and in its stock form it produces 345 horsepower at 5,400 RPM, along with 375 pound-feet of torque at 4,200 RPM. This engine is paired to a 5-speed automatic transmission with low-gear selection. This one is a 4-wheel drive model. Running on regular unleaded with a 26-gallon fuel tank, EPA estimates for 4-wheel drive Ram 1500s with the 5.7 Hemi are about 12 mpg in the city and 16 mpg on the highway. It has an independent front suspension and a solid rear axle with leaf springs. It also has 4-wheel disc brakes. Curb weight, I believe, is about 4,700 pounds.
And behind the seats, got a little bit of storage. As you saw earlier, the fuel cap is located on the driver's side. It does have dual exhaust. This one also has a tonneau cover.
All Daytona editions are short beds, which offer about 60.9 cubic feet of cargo space.
Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2005 Dodge Ram 1500 Daytona Edition. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.